High above Earth, beyond the atmosphere where satellites silently orbit, lies a mystery that has captivated astronomers, conspiracy theorists, and even casual stargazers for decades. Known as the Black Knight satellite, this enigmatic object is said to be orbiting our planet, shrouded in secrecy and surrounded by countless theories. Some claim it is an ancient alien probe, left behind to watch humanity. Others insist it's nothing more than space debris misunderstood, exaggerated, and blown out of proportion. But what is the truth? Is the Black Knight satellite real? If so, who put it there, and why this mystery blends science, history, and conspiracy in ways that blur the line between fact and fiction? Today, we're going on a journey to uncover everything known and speculated about the Black Knight. The origins of the Black Knight mystery can be traced back to the late 19th century. In 1899, famed inventor Nikola Tesla reported receiving strange repeating radio signals while experimenting with wireless transmission at his Colorado Springs laboratory. Tesla believed he had picked up a message from extraterrestrial intelligence. While modern scientists suggest Tesla may have intercepted natural cosmic radio emissions, some later linked his discovery to the Black Knight. Fast forward to the 1920s, amateur radio operators across the world began reporting mysterious long-delay echo signals that bounced back several seconds after being transmitted. Normal radio waves reflect off the ionosphere, but these echoes didn't fit any known atmospheric phenomenon. Some speculated that the signals were being retransmitted by something orbiting Earth, perhaps the same mysterious object Tesla had detected years earlier. The Black Knight legend gained traction in the 1950s, when several governments and newspapers reported unidentified satellites orbiting Earth. At the time, only the United States and the Soviet Union were capable of launching satellites, and neither admitted to launching such an object. In 1954, newspapers in the United States carried stories about a mysterious dark satellite reportedly observed in orbit. Donald Kehoe, a retired Marine Corps major and UFO researcher, claimed that the U.S. Air Force had detected two unknown satellites circling the Earth years before either superpower had officially launched any. For many, this was the smoking gun. An artificial object was up there, and no human nation had put it there. The story escalated dramatically in 1960, when the U.S. Navy's radar picked up an unknown object orbiting the Earth. Time magazine even reported on it, describing a mysterious dark satellite in polar orbit, something neither the US nor the USSR was known to be capable of at that time. Polar orbits were technologically advanced and difficult to achieve in 1960. If an object was truly circling Earth in this way, it seemed to suggest a level of technology beyond what was publicly known. Was it a secret spy satellite or something much older, left behind by beings not of this Earth? One of the most famous claims connected to the Black Knight occurred in 1963, when astronaut Gordon Cooper was aboard Mercury Atlas 9. During his mission, Cooper reported seeing a glowing green object moving across his spacecraft's path. Ground stations allegedly confirmed an unidentified object on radar, though NASA later denied any such sighting. Conspiracy theorists jumped on this event as evidence that the Black Knight was not only real but being actively covered up. Cooper himself was later vocal about UFOs, adding more fuel to the mystery. In 1998, during the Space Shuttle Endeavour SSTS-88 mission, astronauts captured a series of photographs showing a large, dark, oddly shaped object floating in space. When NASA released the images, UFO enthusiasts quickly claimed the pictures were proof of the Black Knight satellite. The object looked irregular, almost like a jagged piece of technology, not a natural rock. The photos went viral in UFO circles and became the most iconic evidence of the Black Knight's existence. To this day, these images are the centerpiece of the Black Knight mystery. NASA, however, offered a much simpler explanation. The object in the 1998 photographs, they said, was a thermal blanket that had accidentally been released during a spacewalk. In other words, just space junk. While this explanation satisfied some, many argued the object looked far too large and complex to be a mere blanket. And if it really were just debris, why did the photographs vanish from NASA's website for a time, only to reappear later? This fueled suspicions that NASA was hiding something. Perhaps the most popular theory about the Black Knight is that it's an alien probe. Proponents suggest it may have been placed in orbit thousands of years ago, monitoring humanity's development and sending back data to its creators. Some have even linked the Black Knight to ancient civilizations, claiming it may have been mentioned in myths or recorded in mysterious artifacts. Could it be that advanced beings placed the satellite here as a watcher or guardian of Earth? Another theory is that the Black Knight might not be alien at all, but rather a remnant of a lost human civilization. Atlantis, for example, is often invoked in such discussions. If an advanced culture existed in Earth's distant past, perhaps they achieved spaceflight long before modern humanity, and the Black Knight is their forgotten relic. While mainstream historians dismiss this as fantasy, the idea has a certain allure. It ties together myths of lost civilizations with modern space mysteries, creating a compelling narrative. Skeptics argue that the Black Knight legend is nothing more than Cold War paranoia mixed with misinterpreted data. In the 1950s and 60s, both the US and the USSR were desperate to gain an edge in space. Secret spy satellites, radar anomalies, and overblown newspaper reports could easily have created the legend of an unknown satellite. In this theory, the Black Knight is simply a collection of different, unrelated events that became merged into one grand mystery. Why does the legend persist? The reason the Black Knight story endures is because it sits at the crossroads of science, conspiracy, and imagination. It has enough real events, Tesla's signals, long delay echoes, NASA photos, official detections to give it credibility, but also enough ambiguity to invite speculation. People are drawn to the idea that something ancient and alien could be watching us. And the fact that authorities like NASA quickly dismiss the object as space junk only deepens suspicion. After all, what's more exciting, a lost blanket, or an alien satellite? So, is the Black Knight satellite real? The truth is, no one knows for sure. Most scientists dismiss it as a combination of misidentified satellites, natural phenomena, and overactive imaginations. But for many, the mystery remains alive, fueled by strange signals, unexplained photographs, and whispers of cover UPS. Whether it's alien technology, ancient human relics, or just a piece of space debris, the Black Knight satellite continues to orbit not only our planet but also our imagination. Until definitive proof is presented, it will remain one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the modern age. And perhaps, somewhere above us right now, it's still watching.